Hello and welcome. My name is David Berteo with the SIMRP program. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about this incredible life-changing sales job opportunity. The SIMRP program is a very little known government program that helps businesses save a lot of money. It helps their employees get extra benefits at no cost and the potential to help you earn life-changing recurring monthly income. Let me show you exactly how this works and how you can benefit from this sales opportunity. So what exactly is the SIMRP program? SIMRP is an acronym that stands for Self-Insured Medical Reimbursement Plan. The SIMRP program was made possible by the Affordable Care Act. It allowed for these tax codes that help save employers and employees payroll taxes, and they use the savings from those payroll taxes to pay for the benefits. So there's no net cost, and the employees get extra benefits, and the employer saves money. So everyone wins. And this also means you can win too because you can earn recurring monthly income from it. Something very important is to always say no net cost, don't say free, because the program is not free. Technically, there are fees that both the employee and the employer pay, but they are paying for those with the payroll tax savings. So there is no net cost to them, but there are costs. So you don't want to say free and then the employer sees these fees on their billing. Even though they're saving money on top of those fees that's going to pay for everything, you don't want to mislead them. You want to be accurate in everything you do. So always say no net cost, do not say free. What type of organizations qualify for the SIMRP program? The good news is any type of employer can possibly qualify. It could be a normal business, it could be a nonprofit organization, it can even be a government agency. There is no limit to the type of employer that can qualify for this amazing program. There are some very specific requirements that employers need to meet to qualify for the SIMRP program. The main one is they need at least 3 full-time W-2 employees. 1099 independent contractors and temporary employees do not qualify. They need to work at least roughly 30 hours per week, but the exact number of hours and income level they need is going to vary from state to state. So when employers apply for this program, they should just list all their full-time employees and we'll kind of figure out who qualifies and who doesn't. Also, if employees have too many W-4 deductions and they barely pay any payroll taxes, that could be a reason that they don't qualify for the program. They just need to work either inside the United States or be paying United States FICA payroll taxes if they work outside of the United States. Something else also important, the owners of businesses and nonprofit organizations don't count as employees, but they can receive some of the wellness benefits from the SIMRP program. How much can employers save with this incredible program? There are some direct cost savings and some indirect cost savings, and both are very significant. The first direct cost savings is payroll tax savings. Employers pay a lot of payroll taxes on top of their employees' earnings, so not only do they have to pay their employees all their wages, they have to pay payroll taxes on top of those wages. This program can save them roughly around $1,000 per year in payroll taxes, but the fees associated with the SIMRP program are around roughly $400 per year. So that's a net of around $600 per year in payroll tax savings to the employer per eligible employee. But that's just the beginning. This program reduces the employer's gross payroll, so employers pay workers' comp insurance based off of their total gross payroll. By reducing that with that pre-tax deduction, we can save them up to 40% on their workers' comp insurance, and that can be a huge amount of cost savings. There are also some indirect cost savings as well. This program helps their employees get wellness benefits and supplemental insurance benefits. Both are very valuable to the employees and can help the employees become healthier both physically and mentally. Because of this, they will miss work less often, they will be more productive at work, and they are more likely to stay longer with the employer, which reduces their turnover costs. Replacing employees can be one of the most expensive and time-consuming and a big pain in the butt things that businesses can deal with. So if you can give them something that helps save them money and helps their employees stay longer, that is extremely valuable to these organizations. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of how this program works. This is an example of an employee with their normal paycheck in the left column and the SIMRP program implemented on the right column. You can see at the top, they make the exact same starting gross salary of $5,500 per month. But with the SIMRP program, there's a pre-tax deduction for $1,250 in this example. And the bottom, there is an untaxed reimbursement for the exact same amount of $12.50. And you can see how that creates payroll tax savings. We take the amount of money that the employee would have normally paid in payroll taxes, and we use that to pay for the benefits. That's that red $429 example right there. You can see at the bottom, the net pay that the employee makes is exactly the same. So the employer still pays the employee the exact same amount they would normally pay them. The employee still receives the exact same net amount of paycheck that they would normally get, but we're just reallocating that payroll tax savings with this program to pay for extra benefits for the employee. This is a real life example of the SMRP program in action with an employer that ended up with 14 eligible employees that qualified for the SMRP program. You can see on the left side, they have gross amounts of payroll tax savings, but it's going to vary from employee to employee depending on their income level and the number of W-4 deductions they have, whether they're married, things like that. The cost for the wellness benefits is the $115 charge that you see on this chart here. So remember, all these benefits are being paid for with the payroll tax savings, so there's no net cost to the employees. Whatever money is left over after that wellness benefit charge of $115, that is what we call the flex benefit dollars. We're going to use those dollars to pay for supplemental insurance benefits for the employees that can help fill in the gaps for benefits that they're not receiving, or just give them extra benefits on top of what they're already receiving. The right side of this chart is what's really going to help you sell this to employers. This shows the amount of savings that they can earn. Specifically, the green section shows the amount of payroll taxes they can save. It's going to vary from employer to employer depending on what the employees file as single or married. But in this specific example, this employer saved about $550 per employee in annual payroll tax savings for a total of $7,683. Those are direct savings. But remember, this program also reduces their gross payroll, and their workers' comp insurance is based off a percentage of their gross payroll. So in this example, this employer reduced their gross payroll by $177,330. So depending on what percentage of their total gross payroll that is, that's going to affect how much they're going to save on their workers' comp insurance. Companies that have really high paid employees, that's going to be a smaller percentage of their total gross payroll, so it won't be as big of a savings. So the employers with a lower gross payroll have a higher percentage that they're going to save on their workers' comp. But either way, they're going to save money, so they're going to be happy. What exactly are wellness benefits and how does this work? The whole idea behind the SMRP program and the wellness benefits is to help employees improve their physical and mental health before their conditions get worse, causing more chronic problems down the road. Those chronic problems can be very expensive for medical insurance companies. So that's the whole reason the Affordable Care Act put this in. They want to help employees get healthier to prevent them from getting worse and causing more medical expenses later, because those medical expenses cost those insurance companies a lot of money and the government a lot of money. That is why this whole program is possible. It's a preventive care wellness benefits. What wellness benefits do employees receive exactly? We teamed up with one of the premier wellness benefit providers in the country called Amaze Health. They offer 24/7 telemedicine doctor visits for employees. So within seconds, employees can talk to a doctor, tell them what's going on. The doctor can prescribe them medications, help them figure out what's causing the problem. They also have access to counseling for things like addiction, weight loss, chronic illnesses, depression, quitting smoking, and many other things. There are a lot of benefits with this. Also, the employee's entire family also gets access to these same benefits. So it is a great resource. It is fantastic. They do a great job. It is a very valuable resource that the employees get at no net cost to them. Remember those extra flex dollars that the SMRP program creates? Employees can use that to get supplemental insurance benefits. This isn't going to pay for primary medical insurance, only supplemental benefits. Things like vision or dental, short-term, long-term disability, things that their employer typically isn't paying for, or maybe they're paying for out of their pocket. They can use this to pay for it instead and then save that money instead of paying for those benefits themselves. If they do get really good benefits through their job, I recommend they get whole life insurance because that can gain cash value. And if they ever leave their job or one day retire after having it for a long time, they can turn that into extra money for retirement or cash it out, whatever the cash value is at that time. So this is very flexible. It allows them to help fill in the gaps for things that they're not currently getting or supplement what they're already getting from their employer. So now the most important question: how much money can you make at this sales opportunity? I want to make sure this is 100% crystal clear. There is no guarantee of income. This is 100% commission only. There is no hourly wage, there's no salary, there's no reimbursement for any expenses. You would be a 1099 independent contractor. So the way this works is you would get paid on what's called a PEPM commission system. That stands for per employee per month. What that means is every employer that signs up all of their qualified employees, you will get paid a specific amount for each qualified employee each month. So you'll get recurring, steady, consistent income as long as that employer stays enrolled in the SMRP program, which probably will be a very long time because this program is saving them money and helping them retain their employees. This is our commission pay scale, and the minimum is 3 employees. So anywhere between 3 employees enrolled to 499 employees enrolled, you're earning $20 per employee per month. So let's say you sign up 5 or 10 businesses or nonprofits, any type of employer. Collectively, they have 250 total employees. That means you would be earning $5,000 per month every month as long as that employer stays enrolled in the SMRP program, which they most likely will for a very long time because it's very beneficial to them and their employees. So once you get above 500 to 999, then you're earning $25 per employee per month. So let's say you sign up a couple of big ones, or you've been working for a while, you have a bunch of businesses signed up. If you had 750 total employees enrolled, that would be $18,750 per month every month. And then once you get above 1,000 employees enrolled, that's $30 per month. So if you had exactly 1,000, that's 30,000 per month every month. That is just incredible. The income potential of this is absolutely insane. It is life changing. You could literally make 100 grand a year just by signing up one big company. So this is the potential of this opportunity. I hope you can see it. If you live inside of the United States and you do reach that 1,000 PEPM level, you get promoted to becoming a sales manager. And that means you can hire your own sales team and you would earn a $10 PEPM from every single employee that your sales team helps signs up. So not only would you be earning a lot of income from your own clients, but you can earn income from all of your salespeople under you as well. So you can see how astronomical this can get really quickly. And if you're lucky enough to sign a large employer, you could technically get to sales manager level with one client. If that's a huge employer with 1,000 plus employees, you could be earning hundreds of thousands of dollars per year just from that one client. It is possible. Like I said, there's no guarantee of income, but the potential for this is astronomical. If you live outside of the United States, you can still take advantage of this opportunity, but it's a little bit different for you. What I can do for you is if you can help employers sign up for this opportunity with us, I will pay you the maximum $30 per employee, but it'll be a one-time payment, not every single month. So hypothetically, if an employer signs up and they have 100 employees, you would get $30 for each employee. So you would get a $3,000 payment. And if for some reason they don't sign up all their employees right away at first, if they sign up more later, I would pay you more for the employees they sign up at a later time. But you only get one-time payment for each one of their employees. It's not every single month. How does the sales process work exactly? It doesn't matter if you live inside the United States or outside of the United States, it's the same process. Your job is to make contact with the decision makers inside businesses, nonprofit organizations, or government agencies inside the United States. Any type of employer will work as long as they have full-time employees. Once you get them interested, you have two different options. Option one is the employer is ready to sign up. You send them the employee census to fill out. They send it to us. We create a proposal. Once they accept the proposal, that's it. Option two is if they're still on the fence, they're not really sure, I can help you close the deal. You can schedule a Zoom call with me or a phone call with me with the decision maker, and I will close it for you. I have the 95% closing rate because there's really no downside to this. They save money and their employees get free benefits. Everybody wins. So it's a very simple sales process. Once a company or organization signs up, it does take 2 to 3 months for them to get their employees enrolled and for them to start processing everything. So it takes roughly 2 to 3 months before you start getting paid for this. But once they get it set up, it's very simple for them. So it's a great opportunity. It's a simple sales process. This is a slam dunk you can't miss. If you're ready to get started, could you please email me your resume? Send it to info@smrtprogram.com. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope you're ready to help organizations save a lot of money, and I hope you're ready to earn a lot of money. It's up to you how much you earn, but the potential for this is life-changing. My name is David Berteo with the SMRP program, and I hope you join me on this journey. Thank you.